today, or rather about an hour and a half ago, I broke down and I got that haircut.
Broke down.
I was planning to not cut it until I got back to the States, but with screwed up outlets and intermittent showers, I simply had to.
Congratulations on that haircut.
I know you wanted to know.
Down.
I know you wanted to know.
You got it. Should we dig into the archives?
Hell yeah.
Always.
We do this every once in a while. Every once in a while, I have Greg to just open up. We keep track
of basically everything we do.
So on this day at this time, we did this contest, and the contest worked this way. And it's for our own memory because there's so many things that happen on a daily basis.
Yeah, there's quite a variety of what we did many years ago.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And so Greg has kept a log, an archive.
Yeah. Today,
of notes.
We're looking at this day.
Yeah.
We have an option for you. We have 5 years ago, 6 years ago, and even 12 years ago. And we covered a wide variety of random crap.
All right, go for the oldest one.
Okay.
12 years ago. What were we doing?
I like how we titled this "Good News, Bad News" because I don't see where the good news is. It's only bad news. Head-on collision involving, of all people, a husband and a wife, both killed.
Oh my God!
How is that good news?
Isn't that
bad news?
Isn't that how we took bad news and then we try to make it good?
No.
Oh.
It just says good news, bad news.
Was he like a mass murderer and needed to be
No,
stopped?
we used to
do silver lining.
No,
right?
Yeah,
because I would have labeled that silver lining story. This was just good news, bad news, husband and wife.
Good news, your wife died. Bad news, so did you.
Jeez, Sammy.
We've skinned that cat 1,000 different ways. We used to have Greg try to find a story that was just like, there's no way you could find a way to dog on it or to take issue with anything in the story.
Did.
And man, are we talented because we really figured out like how to do it. Yeah,
totally. So on this day 12 years ago, we played Craigslist Price is Right, and the item up for bid was synthetic urine.
Okay.
We had a huge debate on this day 12 years ago. Says Greg is too passionate about Friends, and the great debate: who's hotter, Rachel or Monica?
That
was a big argument.
Well, you say Monica, right?
Absolutely.
He's a big Courtney Cox.
Rachel.
Way hard.
there we
Monica's
go.
just more classically good looking.
Yeah.
You know what? I mean, I watched He-Man, but I never got a boner for Skeletor.
How dare you?
No,
I know, he has zaddy vibes.
You're talking about late in life.
No.
Right.
I watched Friends when it was on Menace.
Yeah, early in
I
life.
understood the assignment.
Craigslist Freak of the Week. We had the MILF and the gangbang granny, a 78-year-old woman who recently got into gangbangs and loves them.
You weren't around for Craigslist Freak of the Week.
No, I'm so sad.
Yeah, so I mean that's a bit, man. We did this back in 2007. We used to go on like the air, like right, and when we first get on the air in the morning, we would go on Craigslist to see who was available and what they were looking for right now. All right, so in this moment, here's what's happening, and here's a guy. He's looking for someone to XYZ.
Oh, the good old days.
Yeah, and people would play along. They'd go on Craigslist and they would see these ads as we were discovering them of what people were posting right then in that moment.
I love
Exactly.
that.
And then it kind of developed into we would then scour through all of them, all the misconnections, the casual encounters, and find the weirdest ones in any given week. And then we made it into a competition, the Craigslist Freak of the Week. And then Craigslist had to go and ruin our fun.
They did.
And they really cracked down on all that misconnection, casual encounter stuff. I mean, I did that bit for years. I took it from when we did it in San Francisco, and then I brought it to when I did the show with my buddy Rizzuto in St. Louis, and then I brought it here.
And they ruined everything.
To this show. And we opened it up to other things, back pages and things like that.
Yeah.
And it just kind of...
Yeah, because it would be like, I'll go, give you a mouth party for 40 roses. We're like, okay.
Yeah.
They start changing all the language.
The language was roses.
But no, you should have heard some of this stuff.
No. Right. Now, going up against this 78-year-old granny who just got into gangbangs was a 91-year-old woman who had a 30-year-old boyfriend.
Oh,
nice.
hot cougar.
Now, this day 6 years ago, we also did a Freak of the Week. Man for anyone, sneeze on my naked body while I Joe.
I would do that happily.
Yeah.
And then this person posted in the rants and raves section, which I forgot existed.
Yeah.
I hate my neighbors, so I need your caca to put in their yard.
Oh, all right.
This guy, I think, was asking people, can you just put it
Donate
in
caca?
a bucket?
Yeah. Well, more than he could produce,
Yeah. We also had a neighbor beef. Arkansas farmer is beefing with his neighbor farmer. So the neighbor, eventually died, and the farmer was busted vandalizing the guy's grave with dead animals.
So, I mean, Greg's notes are very thorough.
Yeah, very detailed.
As you can hear.
Redneck News on this day 6 years ago, a guy drove his car through a Walmart, told the police he wanted to burn it down because he's the devil on a mission from hell.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
We did cameo on the Cheapo that day as well with reality TV stars Farrah Abraham
Whoa.
and Vicky Gunvalson, the voice of Squidward.
Squidward?
Squidward?
Okay.
That's a bizarre matchup.
Squidward, yeah. And the winner was Farrah Abraham.
Oh, lucky.
we did?
She was cheaper. Yeah, I think we got a cameo from Farrah Abraham.
Let's see.
That rules.
At the height of her power?
Yep, we sure did. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Hey, it's your girl Farrah, and I am sending my love to my favorite show on the radio, and of course it's a Woody show. Love you guys. Hello, hello. And I know that some like my acting like Revy, others might love my singing like Greg, and I think someone might want to hook up with me. Maybe it's like Menace. I don't know. But no matter what part of Farrah you love, I just wanted to say I love you guys all. And whether you want to be a teen mom yourself one day, thank you for letting me be your inspiration, your love, your light. Love you guys. Kidding. Bye.
Oh, yeah.
Bye.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, she brought the energy.
Yeah. That's back when Teen Mom was good, right, Menace?
Yeah, for
Macy.
sure. Uh-huh.
And
all
Farrah.
The OGs.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So I don't know if Farrah actually like listens to the show or something, but when she was doing that comedy show, like I put it in my
She did comedy?
Yeah. Well, I
Stand
talked
up.
about it in my my monologue, and so I mentioned it in my monologue, and then you know how you can on Instagram you could view who's like watching your stories. Like she watched the stories about it.
Wow.
I don't know.
Oh my God.
You know,
It's
I
like
don't
we know her, right,
It's like
Greg?
best
Yeah, but I
friends.
don't know. Like, how did she catch wind about that?
Maybe someone
interesting.
sent it to her.
But you know how, Woody, you just said it's weird that Jeff G, you wouldn't peg him as a person that watches Bailin' Out Loud? I would never think that you liked Teen Mom.
Oh, 100%.
Well, you know why?
Like,
Because it was
never.
when it first came out, right? And it was brand new. People were talking about it much like they
Right.
talk about any of these other shows. And somebody said to me, "Dude, it is redneck news on television."
I mean,
I go,
that's
"All
kinda
right."
true.
And I checked it out, and it was like, "Oh my God!" It was
Kinda
like
makes
a
sense.
car wreck that
Yeah.
for whatever reason I couldn't turn away from. And my wife was into it, and we're like, who are these people? It was out of no admiration whatsoever, out of just pure horror,
Right, but the
and
fact that you stuck with
judging.
Yeah,
What we did for that first those first couple seasons.
And I'll say
then
this, and
that
this
was
happens with a lot of reality shows. Like these people are filming it before they become famous, so it's like it's really truly them. And
Yeah,
it's
and then
like
they
Yeah, before it becomes the
Right.
the
trying to-
character.
and becoming, trying to become brands.
Yep,
and
very
it
true.
is like teenagers trying to be parents, and they're out of their mind, and they're like they have no filter,
Right.
So it was very interesting.
That's why season 1 of Bailin' is just more pure. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
It's
yeah,
more,
totally.
it's more
Which, by the
real.
way, somebody
Yeah.
said, because I know you like that. Did you watch The Wedding?
I did.
It said, bring your
Yep.
tissues when you watch The Wedding. It's a real tear jerker.
Okay,
Really?
can we talk about the wedding real quick? Because there's one part of it that I want to ask.
What?
So did you see that the part before, like she walked down the aisle, she met with her dad, and they're all crying, and
Yeah.
then they met with the. I thought you're not supposed to see the bride at
groom.
all.
That's what I thought because
Yeah,
Just the
groom.
groom.
Yeah.
The
Right.
groom can't see the bride.
Cannot.
Before the
No,
wedding?
cannot.
right, but she
But
did.
she met with the groom
She
too.
went to
I mean,
Colin.
I
and
guess
said,
you're allowed
and
to
I
do whatever
guess
you want.
Turn
I guess
around.
this is like a new thing because they want to like have all the emotions out
I guess.
for the photos later.
Well, a lot
So
of
the-
people,
Yeah.
do a first look.
Yeah,
It's very
First
common. It's
look.
called a first look.
Oh, I have heard
Actually,
about
we
that.
did that.
Yes,
We did that. I
and
know
I
it
have
had a
heard about
name.
sometimes it's
Yeah.
to do the pictures before the wedding so that you're not taken up all during the reception and
We
all that
did
other
both.
time to do
Yeah.
pictures.
First look.
I didn't know that was a thing.
All right, more
Yeah.
Woody shows next. Hang on. Well, you know what I would like an update on? I would like an update on your, what we call it, the Sebas Shark Tank thing with he had $16,000 of a settlement from the company that was supposed to collect all the signatures for his city council run. And then they didn't do that. He had to take them to court, and then
won.
he won. He got the money, and so now he's trying to figure out, well, what to do with this money, because in his mind he already had it spent. It was already gone.
Money.
He won, but society lost.
Yeah. So we
let's make society win again.
And people are calling it Narc Tank, which I like.
Narc Tank.
Well, see, I don't want to put that in people's minds too
it's
much.
not just cart narcs.
I don't want to pigeonhole this to just cart narcs.
Yes.
This could be anything in the world.
Yeah. So we had extended the deadline for people to submit their ideas. So how's that going? Any new ones? That,
The variety is good. I will say this: we had a lot of stuff. For instance, this from Lexi for only $400.
Oh,
I'll make
drop
you
in the bucket.
I'll make you and the show a personalized quilt.
Ooh.
That's not hard. I mean, that's pretty hard.
That's world
time
change.
You get to
consuming.
choose the fabrics. You get to choose the logos. I'll do all kinds of patchwork. So
Wait, you like that idea?
I like it for the variety. I was not expecting
right.
quilts to be part of it.
I mean, I think it's a very sweet offer. Like,
Yes.
hey,
Sassy.
I'll make you a quilt. I wouldn't think that would be something that Sebas would find.
I will not be choosing
No,
that.
she's basically just selling you a quilt.
Well, and quilts are expensive. They take a
Yeah.
long time to make.
Like $400.
This is an interesting one. This is much. A guy wrote like 5 paragraphs. I want to do for $16,000. I want to do a 2-week intensive pickup / dating camp for divorced Gen X dads.
Oh my God, I'd love to hear about that.
The audio could be pretty good. From
That would be hilarious.
Yeah. So his idea. He says he isn't a divorced Gen X dad himself, and he sees other divorced Gen X dads out in the dating world. They don't know what they're doing. They're douches. They spent 15, 20 years in a marriage. Now they don't know what's going on.
So you're like a
He's got
Sherpa.
no
Out of the
game.
game.
He said this is not a pickup artist game, but just more of like how to act normal and be a real person.
So like a seminar.
But
kind
why
of.
does
Wait.
he need money?
I mean, why do they need you to tell anybody how to be a normal person?
You probably need a meeting space and
Right. So
Yeah.
he says he wants to charge $1,000 plus, but I guess I would be the seed money and then and make it
I
back.
don't get why he needs
you
it.
got to set up a website.
Well, and
Yeah.
It's not
a venue of some
$16,000.
sort.
Correct.
Right. But again, it's a variety.
Yeah,
I
I
would have
agree.
never thought that would be in here.
Or maybe he wants to charter a restaurant or something and bring all the girls in like dating game
Well,
style.
don't women have like BJ classes and stuff?
Yes.
Like
Yeah, I think so.
seminars.
Yeah.
Same kind of thing, but
But it's
just
evil if a-
divorced dudes
Yeah.
Right. This
of a
could
certain
be
age.
Other oraling classes at this
Yeah.
seminar.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
Nice.
So that's on the table.
Okay.
This one is from Ashley. Hey, Seabass, you and I could go to a live taping of Kill Tony in Austin, Texas.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
a date
Okay.
that you're paying for.
Right. I am a big fan of Kill Tony, and I know you are too. Actually, I'm not.
You're not?
I mean, I enjoy some of the clips are funny, but to sit down for 3 hours, it gets old real fast.
Really? Oh, okay. I thought you'd be a big fan of that. I would have guessed that.
Tony Hinchcliffe is a big fan of myself, but his show, for 3 hours, it's just too much.
He's a fan of
Okay.
me.
Yeah, he's your fan.
you
Don't
got
get
it
it twisted,
mixed up.
buddy.
I appreciate that he is a fan, and he shot to be out on Joe Rogan's podcast. But again, his show is not for me.
You know what? Way to keep it real, Seabass.
Thank you. I saw. How about this, Bort? I saw Tony. He hosted the roast of wrestling 2 years ago at WrestleMania, and he's very good at that. Like his roast jokes, he's great at.
Yeah.
His latest stand-up special, not so much.
Wow.
She says,
the favor does not go both ways.
I know.
Look, he would appreciate my reality.
Yeah, I respect
The
that.
river of compliments only flows one direction.
Yeah, come on.
Seabass can rest easy knowing that I have no intention of trying to hook up with him.
Aw.
Yeah, rest easy.
Rest
bro.
easy.
Yeah, don't worry, no sex.
Yeah.
But we could go get front row tickets. He could go record out, in and around Austin.
Oh, he could after paying for the whole thing?
That's
Wow,
that's from
how
Ashley.
generous of
Yeah,
you.
you're not going to put out and you'll let him do what he wants?
Wow. Are you Santa?
yeah.
And I get to pay for you to do all kinds of fun stuff.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, she's so cool.
Yeah.
I would have never thought of that.
What an offer.
Take a
Nice
girl
spin,
platonically
yeah.
to go see Kill Tony and spend a lot of money on her.
Yeah.
Wow.
Are you married to her or something?
Okay, but again, I like the variety of these.
Well, by the way, you can buy me dinner too.
I would love to see what Shark Tank gets
Yeah.
for pitches.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Right?
I
That
may
get
have this.
denied?
I may have this audio, but
Oh.
unfortunately, Shark Tank doesn't really do the funny ones like American Idol used to do with like just the bad ones.
Oh, yeah.
But I've been trying to find the public auditions because I found a dude who made anti-theft CDs. He was later, after my interview featured on Tosh.0, he would record himself as a man saying like, "Hey, who's there?"
Oh,
like,
yeah.
racking
Like the
a
fake
shot-
barking
racking a
dogs.
shotgun. So if let's say you're a single woman,
Yeah.
Right.
and you're leaving the house and you just want to piss off your neighbors,
Right.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
dogs barking, men yelling, Guns
Okay.
clacking.
Nice.
They're
It's
in
like
the
that
house.
Home Alone.
Right. Yeah.
Totally. And they're on compact discs.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, hit play. Hurry up. Who's there?
That's the idea.
Wow.
Okay, another one. Sebas' $16,000 Shark Tank submission. For $16,000, you could produce my science fiction comedy feature film I've already written called Nerds with Laser Guns.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice.
I was going to try to crowdfund this for $20,000, but you can give me 16 and I'll put up the other 4,000. I've already written the script. Premise is supervillains have taken over the world and conventional weapons can't hurt them, so a group of scientists develop a weapon that can kill the supervillains.
Uh-huh.
And then we go about doing that.
Okay.
What are you laughing at, Bort?
It's just so basic.
Right.
It's so dumb.
How dare you? She says it's like, Howard, sorry. It's like Curb Your Enthusiasm meets Always Sunny, but with scientists, engineers, and villains.
That one to me is like one of the good ones. I think that sounds like
It sounds like something that
Yes,
Greg would
you
have on
would
his
watch.
video
No,
channel.
no, not something that I would watch. It sounds like something Sebas would get involved with because you're going to be surrounded by weirdos and
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Right.
could be more of like a Windy City Heat
like,
situation.
and you know the script would be terrible.
Sounds like the movie I shot 2 years ago.
I know.
This sounds like something
Which-
you'd be involved in.
Speaking of which,
Oh,
not to derail the segment, just like, are we ever going to see that movie?
Okay, good news. That you go to wildwesternmovie.com if you want. They have
WildWesternMovie.com.
and you can see actually, I'm on the front page there in my white duster. They have finished it. They did an initial screening at the place where we shot it in Nowheresville, Ohio. Supposedly, they're going to start touring this thing. We may be able to do interviews with some of the people.
Ooh.
Wow.
But now we're 2+ years, but it has been done from what I heard.
And that
And you-
website doesn't work.
Yeah.
But even you
Or
have
the
seen it, right?
Wild Western Movie. Try that one.
The
Wild Western Movie.
WildWesternMovie.com.
I don't know how to spell D.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Oh, here
Wait,
we
so
go.
that's you with the slingshot?
Right.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Okay, so I'll put that at the science fiction now, and I of course will insist upon I don't want a real role because that takes weeks to do, but a good cameo.
It already has merged the movie.
All right, now, do we want to at some point narrow these down? Like, do we close the submissions now?
I'd say let's at the end of today, if you're just hearing about this for the first time, you better get those in today.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, so the end of the day will be the end of submissions, and then at that point, what? Like you'll
At that point, again, as a shark, I could just say no. I could just say nah, dog, to anything. But I'll go through and maybe like using what Greg said, what you guys have said.
okay.
Get the 2 or 3 favorites, and then decide: do I want to put my hard-earned money behind these people?
Now, if there's nothing that really kind of meets your criteria, but that money just goes then back into your account, like we were trying to tell you to do in the first place.
For a rainy
I mean, it's
day.
his money anyway.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
I mean, I have ideas.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll listen to that. I'll hear that.
Okay.
And let me just say this: women, you are dropping the ball so hard. No one's asked for a boob job. It would be so easy.
Yeah.
I probably would have just said yes, you idiots. By the way, that's classic throwback '90s, early 2000s radio. Where
I know.
they'd have some plastic surgeon come in and they
Yeah, dude.
4 or 5.
It could have been the breast summer ever, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sebas, you won't
Sebas's
find...
breast summer ever.
Yeah, maybe you get on that nose job for Morgan if you don't find anything else you like.
Oh.
Yeah.
How does that benefit me?
How do the boobs benefit you?
I get to look at them.
Okay.
Yeah.
You do? Oh, I didn't realize there was conditions.
Well, yeah, you want to see the results of your work.
Yeah, you get to squeeze them.
Every girl I've ever known who's gotten a boob job, including our friend Julianne,
That is true.
loves showing them off.
Yeah, that is absolutely true.
Uh-huh.
All right, 877-44-WOODY. Yeah, it's funny, man. We sit around and we talk about different ideas and things we can do on the show. Man, listeners would love this. You know, it's going to go over huge. And we do it, and it's fine. You know.
Yeah.
Then there's other things where I would call them not throwaway conversations, but just a little one-off kind of tangents. And man, did we get a lot of feedback when I told everybody how Gina Grad says that Burger King is white trash.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, a lot of passion.
I've had a couple bad experiences there.
Yeah, it was just the feedback.
Yeah, people are passionate.
I would say Gina was spot on about one thing. Those chicken sandwiches, very greasy, and I'll tell you why. Because I think they dip them straight in the oil to make sure they're hot.
Like from Frozen?
Well, yeah, but I think before they serve them to you as well.
Oh,
Like give it a
damn.
second little fry.
Right, because every time I've gotten one, it's just straight fryer grease
It's
coming off
wet,
that thing.
yeah.
Yeah, and I think where
grease
she
is so good.
where she fumbled, it kind of came off as she said that overall Burger King is greasy, which it's
Yeah.
not.
Right.
Yeah.
No, the chicken.
Yeah. Well, she said it's trashy.
Trashy.
That's where it
It's
started.
trashy.
Saying that it's trashy.
The
And I
quality
did
is not
say
there.
you weren't in the room for the conversation, Sebas. I said I am willing to try Arby's steak nuggets.
Yeah.
I'm willing to. I'm willing to feed them to you.
Yeah, but I feel like those are things we have to get at the Arby's.
Yes.
I don't think like
Yeah.
we order
day
them
later.
and then bring them in the next day and then
Right.
try to like use the illegal office oven to
They'd be
like
dry.
rubber.
Yeah.
to reheat.
I had them a couple years ago when they were first out, and them joints was good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Well, here was from the After Hours voicemail.
Hey, I heard y'all talking about Burger King this morning. I can vouch. That was one of my first jobs as a teen way back in the day is at a Burger King, and Gina is correct. That is the nastiest, greasiest, most slimiest. Woo! I really would not subject your arteries to that. If you really, really have to do fast food, which I do not recommend, definitely not UK. Just don't do it. Bye.
Oh, wait, you worked there.
Straight from the
Yeah.
source.
You know what I mean?
Although
Many
they would
years
know.
ago,
Although she also said
said I don't
recommend-
eat fast food.
Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is somebody I don't want to hear from.
Exactly.
But they literally work there.
Yeah.
Disqualified.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Another
She has
one.
a
After
vendetta.
Hours voicemail 877-44 Woody.
All right, so Woody was talking about Burger King and how he loves it. Every time he goes, he's like, oh, yeah, Burger King, I love this place. I 100% agree. And, Gina was saying it's kind of white trash. And you know what? I don't disagree with that either. I think it is a little bit of, it's got like a white trash vibe in there. It's like Burger King. Have you ever been like sitting down in a Burger King? It kind of just, everything looks old. And it's got like that layer of grease kind of on it. So Burger King, way underrated, and yes, a little bit white trash. So, all right. Bye.
All right.
Everybody's
Yeah.
right.
So again, one of those things that I thought it was just going to be a fleeting thing. Oh wow, I never
Yeah.
really thought
Oh.
of Burger King as white trash. I never thought of them as greasy.
Yeah.
And then we'd move on to whatever else we had planned. But man,
No.
the text was blowing up.
Yes, it was.
After Hours voicemails were popping.
Because so many lies were said. That's why.
Well,
So
somebody,
much.
somebody
Is it
said
slander?
something interesting.
Yeah.
Slander,
Yeah.
yeah.
Defamation, yeah.
Somebody said something interesting on the text. They said that the CEO has put like extra energy and work into the Whopper specifically out of all the food items. So when
Yeah.
people are like, whatever, you're insane, the Whopper's great. I didn't have the Whopper. Is the Whopper the one thing that like is
I mean,
way is
it's
head
what
and
they're
tails
known
above everything
for.
else?
Did you
yeah,
have?
but they have.
You had the Whopper Junior. You
I had
said.
the Whopper Junior and a chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
Well,
And
What did you
so
think of
if
the
you just
Whopper
get the-
Junior?
Really?
I don't know. The burger
the-
patty itself was just. It was the whole thing was underwhelming. And like Sammy said, because she just had Burger King 20 years ago, right?
That's another
right.
person.
Yeah,
Like-
kinda
like, when
soggy.
it comes to fast food, you don't talk to her.
Right, but
No.
what she remembers about it is
She
that.
remembers
Right,
of it.
is that it's just kind of a sad burger.
It was
wasn't.
sad.
She's
and-
not a fast food person.
No, but that was back when I ate fast food, and I barely had Burger King. We never
Not
really had
relevant
it
in this
because it
conversation.
wasn't.
Thank you. Yeah, why don't we do
Yeah.
this?
It wasn't
Yeah.
the superior.
Yeah.
You're,
Yeah.
Nobody's
food
vote
place.
counts
All
unless
hair-
it's
Look, if I
we
need
love
to, if I
Burger
need
King.
to, if I need to
No.
take on Trader Joe's, she's my person.
Yeah.
Thank you.
100%.
Yeah.
No, it's not, we're looking for homers. We're just looking for
Yeah.
people that
Objective.
that
that
worked
eat-
there or they remember
Yeah.
the
that
last time
worked
they
there a
ate
long
it.
time ago, as they said in the voicemail.
And don't recommend fast food in general.
Yeah, so that's,
Yeah.
again, somebody I want to hear from. Just somebody that eats fast food on the regular that can give an honest opinion.
All right, now, Menace, I have some Walmart news for
All right.
you. They might be ripping us off.
Oh, no.
I would like
How?
I would like to independently test this.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Is this like a weights and measures
Oh,
thing?
Greg's
Yes,
your man.
Greg.
Greg's
Oh,
your
Okay.
man.
Right,
I
get
think
on
I
your-
know who you might be talking about.
Get your vest on.
You
I
do?
will.
Did you see the video?
It's this dude
Yeah.
that goes around to Walmart's and they say whatever 9 ounces of bacon and he measures it and it's
Yeah.
7 ounces.
Yeah,
I saw
so-
this
And
guy.
they are ripping you off. And
Yeah.
apparently Menace
This
is all
is-
for that.
Something else you love. Walmart and Chicken Menace.
Okay.
So he claims that he weighed 21 packages and 11 of them were just underweight up to a quarter ounce.
Now,
oh, wow.
I think I you may have this answer here, but
Mm.
I think I know why.
Oh, and listen to the video here.
This pack of Walmart chicken is already underweight in the package. This is supposed to weigh 5.5 pounds out of the package. 4.92.
What do they call that? Tear weight. Right?
Tearaway,
I remember that from working in the grocery
Yeah.
store.
I
Refresh
haven't
my
heard
memory?
that
You used to have
before.
to account for like whatever the packaging
Packaging.
was. So
Oh,
if it was
okay.
in like a little carton or something,
You would
like that's not
subtract that.
that's not part of the weight that you're being charged for if it's X number of per pound, right?
Okay.
Every
Yeah.
kitchen scale has a tear button.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do it with my dog's food. Like I put the bowl on top and then I redo the
Yeah,
the
because
thing.
it's supposed to be
Yeah.
8 ounces.
Yeah,
You would
of
weigh
the
the container,
Yeah.
and then add 8 ounces to whatever the container weighs, and that's how you make sure that what you're actually getting is 8 ounces
Got it.
of
You
what
zero
you're
that
being
out.
sold. Right. Anyway, so he's saying, here we go. It's underweight even with the container.
4.92. Then we're going to open it up and see how much the chicken weighs. 4.24 pounds. That's just about 1.25 pounds short of 5.50. That's insane.
All right.
That's insane.
You're
Yeah, that
getting
is too
ripped
much.
off.
A pound is a lot.
Yeah, that's way too much. Now, what I thought he was gonna, I thought his mistake, because I didn't go into the explanation, but I saw the video, and he wasn't weighing the juice diaper.
Oh.
The juice diaper.
Right.
Yeah,
The
the
little
light thing at the
thing,
bottom.
the
Yeah.
The
Maxi
pad.
pad.
Yeah.
Because I could see them cutting and processing the chicken, tearing the packet, TARE, tearing the package, and then throwing it on there, and then the juice gets absorbed, and he's not weighing the juice diaper.
Right.
But that
Yeah.
pound plus that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that is insane.
Is
Also,
it really
what's to
called
say
a
that-
juice diaper?
No.
No, that wasn't-
Also, what's to say that his scale, like, what are they, like, I'm sure.
I'm sure it's closer.
But they have to have,
he's
like-
done it with more than just chicken. He's
Yeah,
done
he
it
has a whole account.
But there is like
dedicated to this.
there is a weights and balance like official, right? That comes around and puts that sticker on things that it's been
Supposed to.
calibrated
Yeah.
properly.
I
Like if
guarantee
he just has his own little like rando scale that maybe he got in the other aisle at Walmart.
there's no way it's a pound plus off
Well,
on a
no,
5-pound
but-
package.
Yeah.
It's like how if you weigh yourself on 4 different scales, you'll get 4 different numbers,
Yeah.
True.
Sadly.
right?
But not off.
Well, then you just buy the one that's the lowest.
Yeah.
That's the one you
100%.
bring home.
Yeah.
I'll be honest though, I don't buy meat from Walmart,
You
Why?
don't.
so this wouldn't really affect me.
Oh.
No, I get it from like Trader Joe's and stuff, just other places.
Yeah, I like to go one place for one thing,
too.
another place for a different thing,
Yeah.
a third place for a third thing.
Right. Because you want to pretend you're in Europe.
True.
Fantasy shopping.
Yeah.
though.
Although Trader Joe's is its own stop. That's different.
It
Yeah.
is because you
But
can't get.
man,
like,
I know people they'll go
cleaning
to
supplies.
one grocery store for this and this, and then another. I mean, how many errands are you running?
That's
Yeah,
too
a
much.
lot.
Like-
Although
Their
Sammy,
grocery shopping takes almost all day because they
Yeah.
have to go to
Yeah.
multiple places
Ugh.
for different
Well,
things.
it's Costco for the toilet paper, meats.
Yeah, but that's
at
once a
Trader
month.
Joe's.
Well, that's
maybe.
the thing. I don't know if
Yeah.
you guys have heard this or not, but I've read like not really meat and produce so much at Trader Joe's. Like they don't last as long.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think the milk at Trader Joe's lasts about 4 minutes.
That's the thing. Like a lot of their perishable stuff doesn't last very long.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
allegedly.
Well, you just eat
Yeah.
it fast.
Yeah.
And then Sodies at Costco too.
Oh, them
Because
Sodies-
Sodies
Yeah,
are
but see,
cheap.
Costco again. That's a once a month
Mhm,
run,
at most.
right?
Yeah.
Because you're not going. You don't need it. It's big, giant bulk quantities. So that's like once a month. But I'm talking about the people who every week. Well, I'm gonna go get vegetables from this place, and I'm going to get meats from this place. I'll get all the dry goods stuff from this place.
It's
Yeah.
so old
Like,
timey.
how much running around do you want to do? How much time do you have?
Yeah, but because it's cheaper in certain places. Like we always knew, toilet paper is cheaper here and that's cheaper there, and you go to all the different places where it's worth it to shop.
And it's
for
fun.
specific things.
For your time, the
Yes.
extra gas, all these things. Does it really? I mean, how much of a difference are we talking?
I think it did make a pretty significant difference. Again, if you knew what you were looking for and where you were going and where the prices mattered.
This is where AI. Use your AI, people. It'll tell you because it'll you can throw in your zip code. It'll look by it. It'll tell you where everything is, and it'll take all that guesswork, all that running around out of the equation.
All right. Welcome back. Greg, do you have your journal?
I sure do.
All right.
Sweet.
So, Greg was journaling when he was watching, back in the day, he was watching Brady Bunch episodes, and he was keeping track, meticulous notes.
Bizarre.
And he keeps notes for the show, as we, heard with the, the different things. Like, 12 years ago on this day, we were talking about X, Y, Z. Like, he's a really good note taker. Well, he journaled when he spent a semester abroad.
Correct. At Cambridge.
At Cambridge.
Ooh.
Yeah, and so he's got this journal. We read once from the journal.
I was going through my office and I found it. I
Yeah.
forgot it existed.
Yeah.
And
And so man, it's so Greg.
It really is, and
And-
I have not changed. To
Right.
be honest, I haven't. Changed.
I mean, I just remember for that first round
Yeah.
when you were reading, I'm like, wow, Greg is the same person.
Yeah.
Well, now
Yeah.
at that time, what has changed? At that time, you were still closeted.
Yes, I was.
So, he hadn't come out to be his true self yet.
Yeah.
But all the other parts of his personality, everything else
Identical.
was
Identical.
already established and in there.
Right. At last
Yeah.
check, I was making my way to Cambridge. I had stopped in London, made a couple
Yeah.
stops on the way. So now we're at July 6th, 1992. I've arrived at Cambridge.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
And
Sweet.
Greg told me, he goes, dude, it's about to get good.
Yeah, I mean, because it's just so
Turn up
snobby
the
and
heat.
dumb. So 11:08 a.m., July 6, 1992, I took a cab to Harvey Court. That's the place that I lived on campus. I found my way to the office and I got my room assignment, A26. I walked into the room and I ished a major brick. There's no bed. Just a desk, a table, a shelf, and 3 chairs. Before going crazy, I looked around the hallway, and right next to door A26 is door A26. So I go into that bedroom, and there's a sink and my own sitting room. But I have learned one major thing about California. I am spoiled. These rooms and halls are so old, probably 100 years. The floors are dirty, the curtains prehistoric, the bed ugly. Everything is pretty gross. Okay, very gross. But I unpacked and I tried to make it homey, but didn't really succeed. A guy moved in next door, but he wasn't too social. He was having problems with his key and left his bags in the dark brick hallway. He asked if I would keep an eye out for them, and he ran off. Literally. I guess introductions come later? I'm going to go meet the resident tutor and then try to find a market. I'm starting to feel lonely.
You know, it's all right. So when Greg makes these notes, like mine would have been like, dude, this guy was messing around, couldn't find his keys, left all his crap in the hallway. Oh, left his bags in the dark brick hallway.
Dude, he's like a writer, you know, like a legit
we say,
writer.
Greg is the best when it comes to describing and really kind of like setting that scene.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. You ready for the next one?
I have one. This is so fast forward 2 days.
Okay.
And I've met a handful of people.
Okay.
And there was a core 4 of us. These 2 girls, Kim and Cammie, and a guy named Dell, which was the neighbor. So by this point, a couple days later, we've all been hanging out. And now we're out.
Not
and
so
about
lonely.
Socializing, not so
And
lonely.
this is the guy who can't get in his room. Dell.
Okay.
Turned out to be a nice dude.
All right.
All right. Next from Greg's journal entry abroad.
Last night I went to the mill with Dell, Cammie, and Kim. Both Cammie and Kim are from Southern California. We met them yesterday morning at breakfast. They're both so very funny.
Who says that?
At dinner, I learned in
so
English,
very funny.
At English class, I learned that you don't say so adjective, you say so very. Because a so needs a that.
Okay, all right.
At dinner, the 4 of us sat at a table with Henry, and we were laughing so hard it hurt. But we made a complete scene. Here's what happened. Kim told us about a cheap place to eat, even though it had a cheesy name. Now, we tried to define cheesy to Henry, who doesn't speak English too well, but quite well nonetheless.
So which is it?
Anyway, the name of the place to eat was Woolworths.
What?
And those of us from the States almost choked. We thought it was hilarious. And then we had to define Woolworths to Henry and explain its notoriety. Kim spoke slowly and loudly. It's a place where poor people shop.
Whoa.
And then we
Too
just
bad.
about fell over, not only because of Kim's description, but because of her way of talking. She spoke to Henry as if he was 5 years old. After dinner, we went to a deathly boring lecture on the University of Cambridge. Cammie and I laughed the whole time since we made fun of the snob giving the talk. Afterward, we went to the mill for some drinks, and we stood outside in the drizzle with the rest of the hundreds of people. Some bum started yelling at us. That was last night, but today's been mellow yellow.
Wow, that's a sign of the times.
After class, I went to town for lunch, and then I bought some postcards to write, which I did as soon as I got back to Harvey Court, where we're on the 4th floor, by the way. Even though it's old and dirty, it's starting to grow on me. If I can afford it, I need to get a haircut.
See,
I end with these random-ass thoughts.
How everything about Greg was already in there. Like now, if he was like a little cold, he'd say he was Chilzer Wilzer.
Yeah.
Right? But like everything, mellow yellow.
Mellow yellow.
I have never
They're
uttered
so
these words.
very funny.
I do remember that being a
man.
thing that people would say.
Yeah,
mellow yellow.
Yeah.
Today's been mellow yellow.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
100%.
How dumb.
Yeah. Do they still sell mellow yellow?
I don't think so.
Probably not.
Really?
Probably
It
not.
might be coming back because Days of Thunder 2 is coming out.
Mellow.
And they were a
highly
sponsor.
caffeinated.
Yeah. Is it still available?
Still exists. Is available at Coca-Cola Freestyle machines.
Oh, yeah.
You're
You're right. I have seen those at
Let's see,
freestyle
shopping.
machines.
Yeah, it says I can still buy it.
Really?
They look.
Yeah.
The cans look very different now.
Yeah, it looks like that's what it looks like
It looks
now.
like
Greg.
an
Look at
energy
that.
drink.
Oh, wow. It's all modern. It's all modern.
Oh, here's one in the 12-pack.
Ooh. How much?
Yeah, it must not be like widely available because it's like 10 or $20.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen that's one of those like you forget about until somebody brings it up.
Yeah, I never would have thought about Mellow Yellow again in
Right.
my life.
Yeah.
Can I give you just one sentence follow up?
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
sure, please.
So stupid.
All right, here we go.
Because I forgot this existed. I'm so embarrassed with myself. Today, or rather about an hour and a half ago, I broke down and I got that haircut.
Broke down.
I was planning to not cut it until I got back to the States, but with screwed up outlets and intermittent showers, I simply had to.
Congratulations on that haircut.
I know
Greg.
you wanted to know.
Broke down.
Yeah,
I know you wanted to know.
You got it.
Oh
All right,
my
well,
God.
thank you. Another riveting round of Greg and his lost and found journal.
Riveting is
from
the
his
right
semester abroad as a young man
Oh my
in
God.
college.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Young
All right.
stud.
And it's another hour of The Woody Show. Insensitivity training for a politically correct world. Woody, Greg, Menace, Gina
Yeah.
Grad.
Yeah.
Sebas is here. And he's got the week in audio.
And the Dolly Parton tributes have been nice, but really the final word has not been said until you get the tribute from the man who matters the most, Vin Diesel.
Vin.
Yeah.
Thanks to
I
Tyler.
don't
You know, I was waiting.
Who I thought you were going to say.
Yeah.
Tyler hooked me up on this one. So on his Instagram, I have no idea that Vin met Dolly Parton whatsoever. He released this cover.
If I should stay.
Are you trolling us? Wait, is this
I thought I looked through.
Wait.
Is this a joke? Did someone is AI?
Wait, so you're not responsible for this.
This is
not a big setup.
This is
go
jarring.
to Vin Diesel's
Okay,
where he has
all right.
105 million followers.
Yeah.
Go to his Instagram right now.
Be in your way. So I'll go, but I know
I mean, he knows the words.
I will think of you each step of the way.
Bring it home, Vin.
And I
Wow. Yeah.
Chills.
Karaoke.
Chills or Wilsers. Check out Vin Diesel.
Is it just a close up of his face?
It's
just a picture of
It's
Dolly.
just Dolly. I'll give him credit on that.
okay.
He didn't make it all about himself.
I thought for sure it was like another one of the Seabass specials.
Yeah.
Well, because we had your tributes on the.
That was beautiful.
Dolly, 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 Dolly.
Not at all
We're
AI.
thanking you for having such great camps.
We are.
Not B's, not C's. They're probably triple D's.
True. By the way, I hate to be a spoiler, but you might have heard how Dolly Parton recorded a song that's not going to be open for 20 years in a time capsule.
Yeah.
That's actually it right there.
Oh,
Sorry, guys. So
Wow.
Woody Show
Big
exclusive.
preview.
Wow.
Yeah.
Third
I'm
person.
looking at some of the.
Heard it here first.
I'm looking at some of the comments on Vin's page.
I expected them to all be trolling, but either he's
No
editing,
way.
he's either editing them because they're cool. They're like, I can't. Well, number one, I can't believe this account is free. But a lot of them is like, you nailed it, King. Thank you, heart.
Oh,
She was a
yeah.
bright light in the world. It's a lot of like,
Well, somebody did get 1,580 likes for saying this cover is what killed her.
This week in audio.
Okay, skip over go to number two. And this
Okay.
is the Woody Show original game. Who dis?
All right,
Who's
this?
singing this?
All right.
Go ahead, throw your guesses in. Not Vin Diesel, by the way.
Sounds like an accident.
It does.
Sounds like what?
Sounds like the deep
Oh,
voice.
yeah.
Well, how are we supposed to guess on this? It's just like all electronic, yeah?
Well, there's people singing.
I've heard this many times, but I don't know who
It
sings
could be anybody. It's so good.
Menace is on the right track here.
Yeah.
You've heard this many times because this is a charting, like, as you'd call it, a cover or whatever, remix.
Yeah.
And it's getting off the charts because that's all AI.
Yeah.
And I think it's especially Australia has their pie kicking this off the charts because this has been in clubs. You go to any gay bar in Australia, I guarantee you hear this.
That's why I
Of
heard
course.
And to me, this is what I would hear in a gay bar.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like everything else.
Yeah.
It does.
You know?
Yeah.
But because
indistinguishable.
but now with AI, just behind the scenes a little bit, you can't tell AI to sing copyrighted lyrics. But what you can do is you can use voice simulators, and I've used this before 1,000 times. I'm sure that's what this DJ did. Because I mean, but this is the old Matrix question: do you care that that's AI?
No.
There's
It's catchy.
There was really good.
other songs on the charts that people just recently found out was AI.
Right. So now
and
you're
they're like, "Did you like the song or not?" And everyone's
Right.
like, and they're still playing it.
Yeah.
Still tastes
There's
like
a
a
woman,
steak
she's
to
like
me.
a tarot card reader, or she does Reiki and all these other things. And all of a sudden, like they found out that she is the woman behind one of these club tracks that's super huge right now.
What?
They're like, it was the identity, it was, credited to whatever the name was. And people started digging out, who is this person? Who is it? And it all traced back to this woman who's like a tarot card reader. Like I said, she does Reiki, she does these videos. And in her videos, she uses a lot of AI. So they're just like, oh, well, she figured out how to make songs using the AI.
And again, sorry, gays, but club tracks, they're super formulaic, super easy to make. You get whatever kind of voice in the background to repeat. In this case, rip off Madonna.
You can drink and dance to them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right. This week in audio.
Okay, this is not AI. This is an actual, real, living human being who's got a new song called "Summer's Over." I'll give you a clue. This is not a traditional, pop musician, but this person has produced music before. This is their song "Summer's Over."
One more chance to hold your hand. One last warm August night.
William Shatner.
It sounds like Leonard Cohen.
Let's say Leonard Cohen's a good guess.
One more chance.
Any other guesses?
Give me one more chance.
Is it an actor?
He has acted.
William Shatner. I'm sticking with William Shatner.
Sticking with it.
I hear ya.
That is Tom Green.
Tom
Green. So he's doing this thing now where his whole YouTube channel is just him living on his farm in Canada.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And he's producing like serious songs.
It's not bad because it sounds like Leonard Cohen.
Exactly.
Like it's pretty good.
But like to me, this is I think
Moody.
Yeah, Tim Heidecker did this a while ago. Like we don't like you because you sing serious songs.
Right.
Yeah.
But it kind of goes hand in hand with his new odd life, which I applaud his odd life. It's
we
awesome.
want you covered in animal guts, you know?
Greg,
Putting your bum on things.
Yeah.
Tom Green is living hermit.
I know.
Yeah.
He's
I know.
joined
Greg's
Hermit.
dream.
Yeah,
Greg's
his
dream,
life
for
is
sure.
really cool.
But to that point, and maybe to counter my point, Bam Margera, he was not in the new Jackass movie with fresh material. He's now a kick streamer because that's where you go.
Yeah.
Sure.
And he was addressing the questions he always gets. Hey, what are you going to bring back? Viva La Bam or all these other stuff. And I think Bam Margera had a very honest and straightforward answer.
Viva La Bam was very fun. It ran its course, but I mean that's that. I wouldn't want it to return. I don't even speak to some of the people. Ryan Dunn's dead. When you're like 20, it's funny to drive your Hummer off a cliff, paint your parents' kitchen blue, and beat your dad up when he's taking his shit. But doing that at the age of 46, people would think Bam belongs in a mental institution.
He's not wrong.
Yeah.
Sounds crazy.
Yeah.
His voice sounds crazy.
Got that old man.
Yeah.
Tom
Attic
Green
voice.
painting his parents' car with lesbians on it isn't funny when he's 50.
Yeah.
It's funny when he's 22.
Now, Sebas, before we jump back in, Week in Audio with you, I wanted Bort to share a story that he just shared with me. So, yeah, Bort is a huge Transformers guy.
Right.
Massive.
And the guy who did the voice of Optimus Prime, Peter Cullen.
Oh, that cool voice.
Yeah, he has passed away. And, we had Dolly, Gina crushed,
Yep.
right? And then, when it comes to something near and dear to you, did a wellness check on Bort. He goes, actually, I have a really cool story because you worked with him for a minute, right?
Yeah, I worked with him for 3 years. So I worked at a recording studio that was his home studio. So he came in and did video games there. He did his demo reels. Like, I worked on a bunch of stuff for him. And this was around the time of after the first Michael Bay Transformers movie, but before the second one. And he would even come to me and go, "Hey, Brett, do you think the Transformers fans would be mad if I held out for more money on the second movie?" And I'm like, "Well, how much did you get paid?" And he's like, $20,000. I went, "You're beloved. They will rally behind you to get a little bit more money than that,
That's
sir."
up 20,000.
$20,000 for the first one, man.
That's surprising.
He got $250,000, I think, for the second one.
I mean, dude's got such a cool voice.
Right?
Yeah.
And so I worked with him for 3 years. He was a friend, man. He was such a he was a 5 foot tall, big-hearted cowboy. He would come in with 10-gallon hat on, all this stuff, man. He was just a sweetheart. So I hadn't seen him in years. And I get this random call on my phone. I pick it up. I'm like, hello? And I hear, oh, crap. He picked up. Brett, this is Peter calling. I'm trying to leave you a voicemail for your birthday. Please hang up and don't pick up so I can leave you the voicemail.
That's hilarious.
And I went, okay, Peter, thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah, you guys want to hear the voicemail?
Yeah.
So here's the voicemail.
So
All
nice.
right, so this is the voicemail that Peter Collins. So Brett hangs up, and then Peter Collins calls back and leaves this.
Brett, this is Optimus Prime. Job well done. Now, roll out.
And that was it.
That was
Wow.
it. That
Isn't
was
that
it.
Okay,
That's a
Bort, that
keeper.
is like really awesome. Not that I know anything about Transformers, but I know that voice.
Yeah.
That
He
is so cool.
was such a genuine, wonderful human being, man. He was
Brett,
so be missed.
This is Optimus Prime. Job well done. Now, roll out.
Yeah.
That's
so
awesome.
cool, man.
Dude,
Roll out.
man, again, iconic voice, not just for Optimus Prime, but he did Eeyore. He did so many voices in the 80s and 90s. Like,
Yeah.
so many. He was beloved by so many.
I watched
so.
a video about him and his career and different things that he's done. It really seemed like a really cool guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So rest in peace, Peter
That is
Collins.
great.
Thanks,
boy.
guys.
This week in audio, Sebas, what else you got?
This is from Menace and Greg Gory.
Okay.
Frank Somerville.
Oh my God! Yes.
Told you.
Legendary
Why
San
do I know that name?
Francisco
Dude.
newscaster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
he's a
KUTV or
newscaster.
KTV, whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
Well, he's on a kick on his social media, Instagram.
Yeah, he had quite a fall from grace.
Here he is telling us about a little bit about that fall from grace.
So when I was at Channel 2, I was making a lot of money. But I was spending a lot of it on Coke and alcohol. I think back then a gram of Coke was maybe 100 or 120, something like that. Anyhow, my wife and I decided that I would only have an Amex card and she'd give me $20 in cash a day. That way I couldn't buy Coke, theoretically. So what I do, for example, is with my dealer, I'd say, can I go buy you groceries? And I paid him that way. That's the kind of you do.
Wow.
But thank God I'm 20 months clean in 2 days. So stay strong. Don't let your dreams die in comfort zones. And have a kick-ass day, because I sure as hell am.
All right.
Wow.
Frank
man.
I
rules.
love how creative addicts are.
All right. So I think that's another. That's a place where you can count in months and it's appropriate.
Yes.
Like
How
when
long
people,
you been sober?
Yeah. Like so, your kid 0 to 24 months. Then at that point, you got to say they're 2.
Yep.
Don't say they're 26 months.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you
Yeah.
were even against past a year.
Overall, but I'm saying give it the 12. Like once you're a year old, anything under a year, well, then you have to quantify it somehow. Yeah, 7 months, 8 months, whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
A year, you can say, oh, he's 1 year old.
But
you
over
know?
24 months, we're
Yeah.
starting to
But
do
yeah,
math.
but when
We
you're
don't wanna do
talking about
that.
like cocaine and how long you've been able to stay, like I'll give you that. That's another appropriate. We're all.
Yeah.
So just imagine.
I'll allow it, right, Craig?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So just imagine your favorite newscaster that you just watch every day, who just looks like, some straight-laced guy. He gets fired one day, and then this is all of his social media.
So yeah, and by the way, that's not all of his social media. There's a lot of shirtless selfies.
I'm looking at it
yeah.
right now.
I'm
What
passing
is
one
up with
around.
that?
He's got a Krav
Nice.
Maga phone case.
Hell yeah,
all
Frank.
kinds. And his next video talks about why he is doing all this.
I don't want to sound arrogant or cocky or overconfident, but I was telling someone today that this recovery thing is easy.
Oh, okay.
It's not difficult for me.
Yes.
It's easy.
Yeah, stupid.
Because I'm loving living life. I'm loving that I go to the gym 6 days a week and I've transformed my body.
Exactly.
I love that at 68, I can wear a compression shirt and feel like I look pretty badass.
You sure do.
Go Frank.
I look pretty badass.
There's something in the addict community called the pink cloud, and that sounds like something he might be in right now.
So it's basically transference of his addiction behavior onto something else.
Yeah, and like I've never felt better, but then the high kind of wears off.
Right, exactly. But he's when you get into when you get into CrossFit or Krav Maga, you tell everybody about it, and that's
but
all
for
he's
right now,
doing.
good for him.
Yeah.
Krav Maga,
Absolutely.
Maga is better than cocaine.
Yeah, Jew karate, as it's known on the streets.
Is that right?
It's Israeli martial arts.
Yeah,
Jew karate.
That's an always sunny line. I think you might be hearing a little more of the pink cloud from one Chet Hanks.
Oh.
Chet.
Now, Chet also deep into cocaine a couple of years ago.
Son of Tom Hanks.
Out of it now. And now he, too, is
Former
using his...
Jamaican.
Former Booyakasha. He's now using his social media also to talk about sobriety and living the good life.
Yo, what up, King? What's good, Queen? Yeah, we're all kings and queens these days, right?
Yeah.
That's cool. But check this out. Don't ever call me king, because there's only one king, and that's Yeshua.
Yep.
The Most High, Christ, Yeshua. Speak his name, Yeshua.
JC up, dog.
I will say exercise and Jesus are where addicts love that stuff.
It's a great replacement.
Hell yeah.
Which, again, I'll take it.
Absolutely.
Vote for cocaine.
This week in audio.
Fun with accents time.
Yes.
Australian.
Yeah. Oh,
how's your pie?
Yes, please.
This is from 60 Minutes Australia.
I love that.
And this is the promo they're running. Try not to laugh. For a mum who was attacked by an Australian wildlife.
I thought, she's not going to have a mum. She's going to grow up without a mum.
The most incredible hour of television.
I couldn't handle that. I didn't want her not to have a mum.
You'll see this year.
I just thought I've got to fight it. I'm going to do everything I can to be here.
Wait, what happened?
She got attacked by a shark.
Oh,
okay.
It's Australia. It's either that or a kangaroo.
Terrific. It does sound like the greatest hour of TV ever.
I know. I'm intrigued.
I gotta see this.
I'm down.
That's good.
All right. This week in audio.
Our local Inside Edition, our better news magazines over here,
Mm-hmm.
they had a profile on a special ride that some local police officers took.
It started with the suspect sprinting down a street in Houston, followed by a police officer and her partner. That's when the partner sees a civilian coming by in a car.
Hey, give me a ride over there, please.
She jumps in.
Go that way. That way.
And the chase is on.
Go, 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 go. All right.
Turns out he's an Uber driver. Then they see the other cop.
I'm in here.
And he picks her up, too.
Which way did he go? Over there. Go that way.
Now, both these ladies, and this pains me to say as a feminist, should not be police officers.
Oh, no.
There's a reason they're huffing and puffing. They are, as we would say, tortas. Folks who are not familiar are chubby Spanish ladies or Mexican-American ladies. And because the guy who's
always
in the community, out on these streets, they are, the guy is jogging casually, and he's
smoking them.
Just smoking them. And they're hard as they can, maybe 4 miles an hour, until they see the Uber driver.
Oh, thank God.
But now, thank God they found the Uber driver, because this was the result here.
The suspect wanted for allegedly threatening to shoot a woman and her children got away, but police still praised Anthony for doing what he could to help.
All right.
It's embarrassing.
All right, question for police officers. Did they lower the standards as far as like
everything?
No, I'm saying like for like physical ability, or I don't know what it was before. There's a lot more videos I'm seeing where cops are trying to apprehend a person, and there's like 5 or 6 cops.
And they're just getting wailed on.
And how does it take more than 5 cops to get one person down on the ground?
No, I know a listener that is applying, and there is a physical thing to it because they had to like get fit for it. But I think it's like kind of
thumb wrestling. Like, what are they doing?
No, I think it's like kind of like after you get married, you just pass the test, and then
That's
you let
exactly it.
yourself go.
A friend of mine just went through the academy and said you have a lot of physical standards that you have to meet. The day you get hired, you can gain 500 pounds.
Yeah.
Right.
Dude, I see that walking around New York City, and there's these like 5'2", 300-pound men and women.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do you fight crime?
Well,
Right.
Adam Carolla has a great idea about that. You get issued one bulletproof vest the day you're a rookie cop, and that's the one you keep
It's
your
gotta
entire
fit.
career.
Yeah,
So that's up to you.
It's like that couple I know where they signed that agreement that she's got to stay her wedding weight.
Exactly right. You got to fit in that dress.
They had a couple kids and everything else, and she agreed to it. She's like, yep. And
Works
she's
for
got to
them.
be able to fit in that dress, man.
Now, the National Police Association.org has a headline that says, lowering fitness standards for public safety jeopardizes lives.
Yeah.
So apparently this is
Yeah.
a thing.
Just pass that test.
877-44-WOODY. Text over to 22987. More Woody Shows next. Hang on.
The Woody Show.